Welcome back, everyone. It's me,
How are you?
Donkey, back with another one. So, if y'all remember from my last video, I had mentioned how I was going to be making a new video on another bike. Well, this is it. This is a 1997 Honda Goldwing, and it's a 1600cc, I believe, something like that. It's got 68,627 miles on it, and she's a strong running bike, man. So far, out of like the size of displacement, right, like the size of cc, this is the biggest bike I have ever rode. So but it's not the fastest bike I've ever rode. Anyway, so it's my dad's bike. He bought it off of a friend, I believe. I forget, but it's been a couple years. He's had this one. He likes it a lot. He's cruised it a whole lot. And it's a good look. It's a good bike, man. So it, for me, being someone that's, you know, used to riding, you know, an R6 or something like that, it feels literally like I have like a boat or something under me. Like, this thing is massive, dude. I want to say it's almost 1,000 pounds, if it isn't 1,000 pounds. But yeah, this thing is a big bike, man. This thing's heavy as hell. It feels every bit as big as it looks, too. Dang, she was cute, yo. Like, what up, girl? I'm an old man's bike, but I got a lot cooler looking one. So anyway, getting back to the subject at hand. Yeah, no, it's a sweet bike. The thing that for me that have to get used to is just the all-around weight and how it turns. I've never rode a bike like this before, or anything quite like this. This is completely new to me. My very first ever bike was a cruiser. This is nothing like a cruiser. This also is nothing like a more upright style sport bike. It's generally just a way different feel of a bike. I didn't know that man was turning. That's my bad. Anyway, but it's a way different feel of a bike, 100%. Now, though, on the other hand, this thing is comfy as hell. It's like I have a motorized lazy boy on like some redneck stuff. So this thing's pretty sweet. It's cosmetically, it's got some dings and dents and stuff like that because, you know, it's a friggin', what is 25-year-old bike. And so, you know, it's got some dents and dings and stuff like that, a couple cracks on the side, presumably from it being dropped and the fact that it is about 1,000 pounds. But yeah, no, it's a sweet bike. I'm gonna pull up to this park up here a little bit and I'll give you guys a bit better of like a look at it. But it's good. It's a sweet bike so far, you know. I mean, coming off of my R6 onto this bike feels incredibly strange. I'm not gonna lie. I will 100% be honest with that. It feels incredibly strange. The turning like this, it feels like you're driving the semi-truck of motorcycles. it's just, it just feels big, you know, it feels big and cumbersome. Now I'm sure it's freaking great though for long rides though. It's amazingly comfortable. But yeah, so this is the bike here. It's got radio, self-canceling turn signals. It's got cruise control. It's got a little thing down here where you can plug in your helmet and like talk on the phone or something like that, because it's got like antennas. It's got a bunch of stuff. This is my old high school right here. We're gonna come in here to this park. I don't know if we can, but we're gonna. This is an old baseball field over here. And then this is where the sophomore football field is, right here. Right where the track and field one is. When I was in sophomore season, I played some football, but hurt myself and didn't play anymore after that. So oh man, is this a freaking, I forgot, it's like Monday. I gotta freaking head out of here. But alright, let me find a different park. For as big as it is though, like it's pretty easy to pick up like how you want to turn, braking and whatnot like that. But see, the thing that I still kind of get a little sketched out about is this right here, coming to a stop and going from a stop like this on a turn. Because I'm gonna go back that way to see if I can find a park. Oh, you know what, there's one over here to the left. It's kind of close. All right, I probably look like an old dude, man. Like, sorry, I'm not even 30 yet. I just making a video. So, also too, let's have ourselves a little talk about this here 2022 Yamaha R6, right? Or R7, I should say, the R7. So the thing about me is this is all personal, okay? Like, whether you agree with me or disagree, we can all be friends in the end. But anyway, so my personal feelings with the new 2022 Yamaha R7 is, and this is speaking completely from somebody that rides an R6, all right, and has rode an R6 and loves their R6, and like would, if they could, would make babies with their R6. Okay, so this is my thing. The R7, it looks good in parts. Like, there's certain areas of it that I do enjoy how it looks cosmetically, but my thing about it is that it's essentially the same bike that Yamaha's been putting out in the MT-07, just in a different body style platform, right? Like it is, it's the MT-07 engine, just in a new chassis, essentially. And you know, that's all fine and dandy and all, but like, it's just an MT-07 with fairings. You know, my thing about it is if I wanted an MT-07, I would buy an MT-07. I wanted, you know, I was looking forward to something that it was going to be like, you know, equal if not more of the same like power of an R6, you know, like pay homage to the old R7. But now all it is that it's a different bike. It's not an R6, it's not an old R7, it's a complete different thing. It's just it's a refaced MT-07. Me personally, I don't like them, man. Like, I don't. Just because, like, if I wanted the MT-07, I would buy the MT-07. Like, you know, I understand that it's like, you know, a good looking bike, and, you know, people are like, oh, well, it's a track day warrior, it's gonna slay, da 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 da. It's, you know, it feels like it feels gray and all this and that, you know, but it's like, yeah, but it's not, you know, it's not the same bike. I think it only has like friggin' like 70 something horsepower, 80 something horsepower, whereas my R6 has 108 to the wheel. You know, and it's like, come on, man. Like, I wanted something that was at least going to be the same thing. If you're going to try to replace the 600cc bike, you know, replace it with something that's equivalent or just, you know, just as good, if not better than what's going out. You know, and I mean, like, there's a lot of people, like, I understand why you would like one and why you would want one. Just me personally, I think it's silly to buy one because you can just get an MT-07 for like $1,000, $2,000 less. You know, like, literally, it's an MT-07. That's my thing about it. That's my gripes. I don't really, you know, I don't really like it. There's a parking lot over here and pull up into and show y'all the back. Here, this one here. This one here. Oh, yeah. Settle down there. You ain't even a 5.0. I don't even know where this road leads. Like, I know I've come down this road before, I just can't remember where the hell it goes. Oh yeah, okay, this is the one that's behind Target. I think it's behind Target. It's the one that runs behind Target. The friggin' weather's getting changey, all nice and stuff. It's been cold the last couple days, and today it's been actually kind of a nice day. So I was like, heck yeah, we're getting out. I'm sure that, like, the audio and whatnot is coming through a lot freaking better on this bike than on the R6, because I have all of this wind blocker of a windscreen here. Look at the size of this thing, man. It's like a friggin' lens for the Hubble telescope. It's like when you're in one of those fishbowl cars, you know, one that doesn't have like friggin' tint. This thing's pretty sweet. Alright, so I will, let's see, how do I turn this? I don't know where the kill switch is. I'm kind of trying to feel for this thing. Where's this goddamn kickstand? Here it goes. I don't know where the kill switch is on this. Okay, anyway. What the hell was that? So anyway, this is it. It's 97 Goldwing. See, it's got some dents and dings and stuff like that on it. But just adds character. I was gonna wash it before the video because I honestly do not think that my dad has ever washed this freaking thing. But that's beside the point. So, yeah, I mean, it's pretty sweet. It's got a trunk, it's got saddlebags on it, it's got storage up here, it's got a reverse gear. This thing's sweet. This thing's really freaking sweet. It's got adjustable mirrors. It's got all the bells and whistles. It's pretty rad. I kind of like it how it rides, you know. I'd have to like probably ride it a little bit more just so I get a little bit more comfortable with it, and you know, build up more confidence on it because it is so goddamn massive. But it's not an unenjoyable bike to ride though. What the hell did I do? Did I turn this off? Oh, does it gotta be in neutral to start? Yeah, it's gotta be in neutral to start. Okay. So, that's the first time I've ever had one of those. But also too, this might be the oldest bike I've ever rode. I don't think I've ever rode anything older than this. Because my first bike was a 03, and then my second one was an 09. Yeah, so this is the oldest bike I've ever rode. Grom that I rode, that one was a brand new bitch. The Hayabusa I rode, that one was like a 2010. CX-14 was about a 2011. Those are wild bikes too. Them friggin' Busas and ZX-14s. Them just like an angry pig of a bike. Oh man, this wind is terrible. So, dude, see, this is one of those bikes that like all the old dudes see it and they're like, man, that's a sweet bike, dude. I like the sound of this bike too. It's complete stock, like nothing done to the exhaust or anything like that. It just has that nice little growl to it. But it's a decent bike. It's got heated grips. It's got, see, this is all this stuff here for tape and channels. This is the cruise control over here. I don't even know what those are. It's a horn. This is a little trigger here, I'm assuming for death ray lasers. On this big old spaceship of a motorcycle, or like tractor beam or something. Oh yeah, the old bump and go, Holmes. That bump and go got to be extra useful for bikes that are like super heavy like this. Oh yeah. I bet you this thing would be sweet too in the winter time, because you just don't have like any sort of air hitting you. It's like 65, 70 degrees today, and it's freaking like perfect weather. I have like just enough crispness of the air coming over onto me that it's like friggin', it's great. It's like I got, you know, air conditioning. Something. See, that's an old guy. He probably would love to ride one of these. So my dad's almost 70. So, you know, when he rides one of these ones, he's like prime friggin' motorcycle age for one of these. I have no idea what I was trying to say there. Oh, you know, I'm low on coffee. Now I got a whole lot of caffeine running through me this morning. So you have to excuse my unintelligible English. Oh yeah, also too, another thing, your boy got glasses. Your boy had to get glasses because I guess he was just blind. I was legally blind.
I'm legally blind, I can see, barely.
Come on now, we on a big bike here. It's heavy. Once you find like the balance on this thing, it's like pretty easy to ride. Like it's just finding that initial balance because it's so wide and big. Just finding that initial balance is, you know, crucial because it's super. The way that its weight is distributed is completely different than like anything else I've ever. It just feels real low, like it's real top heavy. Yeah, or like all the weight's real low, you know. It's so weird to balance it, especially whenever like this friggin' wind's pushing on it, because it's heavy and it just wants to move wherever you send it because it's so freaking big. Gotta do some squats for this one. Build up them glutes. Well, everyone, I think that's probably going to do it for today. As always, I hope that y'all enjoyed. And if you guys would like to see more content of me making videos on other bikes, I'll see about like trying to get that going, make that a possibility. But I'm going to head home. Well, actually, I'm going to head over and take my dad's bike back, and then I'm going to go and play some Grand Theft Auto. And yeah, so as always, if y'all could do me the hugest favor and like, you know, hit the like button or sub if you haven't subbed, that'd be awesome too. Share my videos, tell your friends about me, and I hope that you guys have a super awesome day. And it's getting spooky, so I'll have another video coming out here in a little bit of some Halloween related stuff, and I will see you guys on that one. Right on. Y'all have a great day.